If you guys stay up to date with our channel, then the last video you watched was us installing the Attica Frontier side steps and showing you all about them. Well, in today's video, we're going to check out another Attica product, but this time it's going to be the Attica Terra series side steps for the 21 and up Ford Bronco. These Terra series side steps are a lot different than the Frontier side steps. Not only do they look different, but these are actually going to be made out of a 5mm plated steel, and they're about 3mm thick. So if you're wheeling with these on a trail and you hit an obstacle, you should have no problem protecting your rockers with these side steps. And speaking of keeping your rockers protected, these side steps are actually going to mount a lot different than the Frontier side steps. These side steps will actually mount to the frame, which will give your rockers the ultimate protection. Now, speaking of protection, these side steps are in the powder coated black finish like the rest of the Attica lineup, and these will actually protect the side steps themselves, and they also look good in powder coated black. Now let's go ahead and get into the fun stuff, rip these factory side steps off, and put on these new Attica side steps. Before we jump into today's install, if you have any questions about the tools that we're using, check out cjponyparts.com/tools or click the link in the corner of the video for a free video and PDF file showing you what tools you should have and how to use them properly and safely. First thing we got to do is take off each of the nuts that hold on this factory rock slider to the pinch weld. So you're going to be 10mm. Now we're going to take out the 13mm bolt. Remove the top 13mm bolt on the mounting for the factory sliders. With all the hardware removed, you can remove the factory rock slider. All right, so real quick, if you're doing this by yourself, you're gonna quickly notice that these side steps are pretty heavy and it's almost impossible trying to get it up into its place and bolt everything down. So the best thing you can do is grab 2 jack stands and basically just kind of get one side up and then get the other side up, and then you'll be basically where we're at right now. So at this point, we're gonna start throwing in some of the mounting hardware that's provided with the kit, and we're gonna start off with the front up here. Another thing I want to point out too is pull the wiring harness out of the clips, and it'll make your life way easier when installing this. Slide our first bolt in through this top right hole. And I'm just going to loosely install this right now since I have my jack stand supporting the side step. Next, we're going to attach our bracket to the mounting point of the side step using the hardware that's provided in the kit. Again, just going to loosely install this, tighten everything up in the end when we make our final adjustments. After you attach this, you can put the bolt into the top of the bracket here that goes into the body of the Bronco. All right, now we're going to put our hardware into the middle mounting point of the side step here. Again, just like the other ones, I am just loosely putting this on. We can now put in our middle bolt here, and this one just threads in, which is pretty nice. And like I said a dozen times already, make sure you're putting in all of this hardware loosely, because if you tighten up one side, you are not going to be able to get the rest of the bolts in. We're now going to start mounting the rear of the side step, and we're going to do it the exact same way we did the front. Just like the front, we're going to put our bracket on the back of the mounting point of the side step. And then after you do this, you can put in your last bolt that goes through this bracket into the shell of the Bronco. Again, just like the front. Well, as you can see, we got this side loosely mounted up, and now it's time to go back over, tighten everything down, make our final adjustments, and then repeat the exact same process on the passenger side. Well, we're all wrapped up with the Attica Terra series side steps, and I gotta say, these things look killer on the Bronco. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I love the Terra series and the Frontier series. It would be a very hard choice to which ones to pick, but in my opinion, if you're more of an off-roader, I think the Terra series are gonna be the better bet for you. They sit up just a little bit higher, they're definitely very durable, and the most important part, they're going to protect the rockers. Now, if you want to purchase any of the Attica products, I'm going to leave a link down below in our description, but it is time to drop a gear and disappear, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on those post-build notifications. That way you can get an update of when we upload our next Attica video.